Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, where towering trees whisper with the wind and rivers hum their endless songs, lived a kind and honest badger. He was known among the woodland creatures for his sincerity and hard-working nature. The badger spent his days gathering food, helping fellow animals, and maintaining peace in his small burrow. Not far from the badger's home lived a sly and tricky fox. Unlike the badger, the fox relied on deception and trickery to get what he wanted. He often boasted about his clever schemes and took pride in outwitting others. One day, he overheard animals speaking of the badger's honesty and decided to put it to the test. With a plan brewing in his mind, the fox approached the badger with a sorrowful look. "Dear friend," he said, feigning distress, "I am starving, and I have not eaten in days. Could you spare me some food?" The badger, with his generous heart, immediately offered a portion of his hard-earned meal, believing in the fox's sincerity. The fox, seeing the badger's kindness, decided to take advantage of it. The next day, he returned with another sob story, claiming he had lost his way and was too weak to hunt. Once again, the badger shared his food. This continued for days, and while the badger grew weaker from sharing, the fox grew stronger from his deception. One evening, as the badger prepared for the approaching winter, he realized his food supply had dwindled. With concern, he told the fox, "I have given you all I could, and now I have little left for myself." The fox, ungrateful, sneered and said, "That is not my problem. You were foolish enough to believe my lies." With a laugh, he trotted away, leaving the badger disheartened. As winter arrived, the fox, now overconfident, ventured into the forest in search of more victims. However, he soon realized that food had become scarce. The animals he had tricked refused to help him. Weak and hungry, he returned to the badger's burrow, seeking mercy. Despite the fox's betrayal, the badger did not turn him away. He offered the fox a small meal, but this time, he spoke firmly. Deception may bring short-term gain, but it will never earn trust. I hope you have learned that honesty is the only true path. The fox, humbled and ashamed, nodded, realizing the truth in the badger's words. From that day forward, the fox chose to live differently. He no longer relied on trickery but worked honestly alongside the other animals. Though it took time, he earned back their trust. The badger's wisdom had changed him, and the forest was better for it. As seasons passed, the fox became a respected member of the woodland community. The badger, knowing he had made a difference, smiled as he watched the once deceptive fox embrace a life of honesty. The forest thrived, for its creatures had learned that honesty and kindness were far stronger than trickery. Honesty may not always provide instant rewards, but it builds trust, respect, and lasting happiness. In the end, integrity always triumphs over deception.